Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. You are on the mountain with Rick and Holazor, and it is time for some fun shit and a Splinterlands TV pre-show. But first, coffee. How
Fun
y'all doing
fact.
out there in Twitchland or YouTubeville today? What's good down there in the land down under?
Fun fact. Yesterday, I had my first coffee. It was a mocha, so technically not really coffee. In I don't know how many years, because I was deathly tired, and it changed me as a man. It invigorated me with energy, the likes of which I've not known. This was not the decaf variety; it was the caffeinated variety.
Well, yeah. I mean, mocha,
It made
you're right
me,
in that it's not technically coffee, but it is truly coffee. Like, it's espresso and chocolate, and that counts as coffee any day of the week, twice on Sundays.
yeah,
So,
I did that just to mask, the awful taste because I needed the stimulant properties of the substance. And yesterday, I truly understood why people consume it.
right?
I wasn't proud of myself.
But it worked. So,
Yes.
and also, like, I do thoroughly disagree with the cover the nasty taste, because coffee's fucking delicious.
Yeah, but I'm a different breed when it comes to flavor.
Fair. Did you try putting hot sauce in
No.
it? You know what's annoying as fuck right now, bro?
What?
My rating is 2799.
That's 1 point away.
That is 1 point shy of diamond. I mean, I've already been up to 2900 this season, which also, I've been up to 2900 this season. What the fuck am I doing below 28? Like, what is Xbot doing with all these fucking streaks? It is insane.
Lodge a support ticket.
To Splinterlands.
My,
Why is my
yeah, my
Xbot
opponent,
broken?
my opponents beat me. Support ticket now, please. I
Eh,
want a support ticket for when land because it's nearly the end of June, and we were told that most of this stuff would land in June.
right? Yeah, Age of Phoenix has been extended through to August, right? Oh, and it's funny because
Oh,
actually, it's almost like people on Splinterlands TV are listening to us because Jabbeliever just put in the chat it was pushed back to July. Same with SPS staking requirements.
wonderful.
That is fucking hilarious, though. Like the fact that we're getting answers from a different chat.
Um, so did you like my new comment on the proposal to buy DEC with stablecoins? Like, I'll spare you the efforts of walking in and trying to find it, but I wrote essentially time to add commentary to this. This is like putting a band-aid on something that needs a tourniquet.
yeah, yeah,
And the community is going to upvote it and it's going to pass. And I feel like with it passing, I'm just going to list each of my cards individually on the market instead of looking for a buyer for the whole set because the community DAO, in my humblest of opinions, not only shoots itself in the foot, it grabs an MG60, a World War II era thing, and doesn't even shoot itself in the foot, just drops a massive gun on its foot that weighs like 40 kilos. And then in the process of picking it up, goes and sprays bullets at the innocent bystanders and people who've been sitting there waiting for people to do the right thing forever. It's a pretty vivid description, but that sort of describes my level of disappointment in some of these DAO votes.
yeah. No, I feel you. I absolutely do. I mean, I am starting to feel very very similarly that like I mean I know I'm not saying that I'm 100% correct 100% of the time. In fact, it's far closer to the zeros in both of those columns. But
But when I am correct, I am correct 100% of the time.
right, 60% of the time it works 100% of the time. Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, I don't really know because they're definitely fucking shit up, hardcore. And at this point, I'm not even talking about the team. I agree. It's the community in these votes. But then again, I mean, at what point does some accountability fall on the people who are actually making these proposals?
I feel as though, and this would be very bad for me to actually do, sell all of my stuff, buy all the SPS, and then just literally have a controlling stake.
Do you think you could get there? I
No,
mean, I know you've got
God,
a
no.
lot of pull already, and I know you would get a lot more out of switching
Doing
everything
that
into
act.
SPS. But could you actually get there?
No, no, no. A 51% attack. You'd need to be more than a 51% attack because you need to do like 71% attack. That would be in the order of tens of millions of dollars, which I clearly
No,
do not.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing though is actually you wouldn't. You would only have to get 35%.
Ah, true. That would be a veto
35%
stake.
means you can make sure by yourself that nothing stupid passes.
What's the market?
66 is what it needs to pass. So 35% means you can block everything.
I'm gonna go see what the market cap is, but I imagine it's still many millions of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. Just because there's a
18
lot of.
million is the market cap for SPS. Bearing in mind more is dropping every day. So 18 times by 0.36. It's still a lazy, 7 million US dollars, which I do not have sitting around in my couch cushions.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Um, but that would be a ridiculous show of affection for the game.
Also true. And when you get to the point where you have to do something like that to save the game, do you really feel that strongly about the game? Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a problem, and I mean I've been saying for a while. Like I don't see the answer. I don't see the way out. I don't see the correct solution.
Oh, wait, it would only need to be of that is staked, actually, not of the total market cap.
And that's something I was thinking. I just wasn't going to argue semantics because there's always the fact that other people can then stake more.
So let's call it 600 million times by 0.17. It's still, in the neighborhood of 4 million US dollars.
Yeah. Also, when you said 7 million, I was like, yeah, that little. I mean, it's a big difference, but it's not big enough to be,
Yeah.
pertinent to this particular discussion.
And, the difference between 7 and 3, when expressed in millions, is the difference between needing to labor away at occupations and stress and not. In fact, I'd probably suggest the difference between 7 and 5.5 is the same as that.
Wait, okay. Let me make sure I understood this correctly. Are you saying that if you had $3 million in your pocket right now, you'd still go to work tomorrow?
Oh, no. No, they're quite the opposite.
Okay.
Because,
I thought you were.
attracts
I
money.
thought you were saying if you had 7, you wouldn't, but if you had 3, you'd still have to. I'm like, wait, no,
No,
3 million that'll get you there.
But that's magnetic to money. You know. Although I do now have 790k staked SPS.
Way to go. Everyone
Like
seemed impressed whenever I was trying to claim on fucking Saturday. And like everyone's like, "Ooh, you're at 17,000. Rick's a mini whale," and I'm like, "Y'all, I am so fucking. I'm not even a mini minnow. Like, I am a fucking sea anemone. That at best. Like, that being said, I'm toxic. Hey.
So are stingrays. So are octopi. No way, octopi are not. I always get octopus and jellyfish confused.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've never actually seen a wild octopus. I have seen wild jellyfish. One day, my girl and I were out at the beach, and like I had been out in the water. Seriously, not even 5 minutes prior. Like I get back to the towel after coming in, and I hadn't had any kind of incidents in the water or anything like that. I just kind of started getting winded, and so I went back to fucking rest. And then my girl starts going down, and we start seeing all these little fucking blobs all over the beach, and this fucking just jellyfish everywhere, just all washed up.
Yeah. This is
Weird.
why I don't swim. Nor wish to learn how to swim. Because we have the blue bottle jellyfish here in Australia, or the Irukandji, or however it is pronounced, which is fundamentally quite lethal.
Okay. But I mean, that's if that was your argument, then you would have to not be on land either in Australia. I mean, everything there wants to kill you too,
Yes.
and can.
Yes.
That's the important part. The and can.
Even a little tiny ant.
Do you guys have the bullet ants down there? Those ones are from Africa, right?
Yeah, we've got bull ants, we've got fire ants, we've got inch ants, which are ants that are quite literally an inch in length.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, there's many different types of painful ant.
Nice. Just burned through all my attacks in Terracore and grabbed another 23.6 scrap.
And even with the lack of water here in Australia, we still have things like encephalitis and from mosquitoes and that sort of stuff as well. Because why not?
Why not? Yeah. There's another way we've got to kill you? Sure, it's gonna be here too. Why not?
It's like you had one lagoon, you had one lake.
I think Australia is like, we have one job, and our job is extinction.
Well, it is inevitable.
Do you think we're in a simulation, or do you think we're in prime reality?
I think that we live in a deterministic universe with the illusion of free will.
Fair. That did not answer my question. But
Well,
I suppose that answers the
determinism-
question even more.
Determinism probably hints at the fact that it would be simulated, because if everything is deterministic, it's running off some sort of great machination that is unknown to us.
Well, yes, but determinism could be, from a religious source or from, a digital source. So I did not want to jump to conclusions.
Mathematical, yeah. Mathematical in the sense of, quantum mechanics is inherently mathematical, but at the same time inherently chaotic, which is a brilliant and beautiful hypocrisy. But I think, next Tuesday night, my wife and I have tickets to go see Neil deGrasse Tyson give a lecture.
Cool.
So that will be fun. In fact, we are also going to actually meet him because she bought VIP tickets. I'm not sure why.
Awesome. My there's not many people that I really like loved that were affected by the whole Me Too thing, but he's on that list.
Yeah. Me is more so for him basically continuing Carl Sagan's work.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I loved about him. Like there were four guys that got hit in that really kind of resonated with my soul. It was Neil deGrasse Tyson, Kevin Spacey, Steven Tyler, and Tony Robbins.
I only know who two of them were.
Which two?
Spacey and Mr. Physicist Man.
Okay, Steven Tyler is lead singer of Aerosmith.
Oh, okay.
And
No,
Tony Robbins is like the biggest self-help guru in the world currently.
No. I think we've got too many of them currently.
Yeah, I mean, I just like my dad was really big into like Tony Robbins, Eckhart Tolle, that type of stuff. So was kind of raised with it.
It's all good. I don't think I ever saw my dad hold a book.
Yikes. I mean, I'm way behind on my goals for this year, but I've still already read 6 books this year.
Yeah, I've read 4, I think. Yeah, 4. And I have 2 sitting on a pile that I want to get through.
Yeah, I'm halfway or more through at least 3 or 4 others. I just, I read whatever I feel like at the time, and I might not get back to it tomorrow, but I will get back to it eventually. And
did you ever watch the film Arrival?
Does not sound familiar.
It is an incredible film. I highly recommend you watch it. It is about these alien obelisks appearing on Earth. And they appear in seemingly random locations in different countries. And essentially, the aliens are playing a game where they want humanity to work together in order to obtain technological advancements. Except they communicate in a language that is unknown, foreign, and just incomprehensible to humans. So the story centers around a linguist trying to learn how to communicate with these things. And it's just a really, really... It's an intentional film. It's not like a Hollywood film where it's formulaic and it's car chase, then shoot up, then the girl gets kidnapped, then the guy saves the girl, then there's another car chase, and then there's the villain getting the upper hand, but then the hero's friend comes along and helps, and then everyone rides off into the sunset, but then there's the specter of the villain's underling coming back, and then the credits roll. It's not one of those films.
Gotcha.
I think I've described about 80% of Hollywood with that statement.
I actually won a Tarsa yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Not at all unhappy with that one. It's like, yay! First time in a month and a half I've got something that wasn't a motherfucking boot tops. I could not believe it. 5 of them bitches in a motherfucking row. Like, I think I pissed some people off on Splinterlands TV yesterday morning too.
I won't be doing any giveaways on my stream today.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that. I made a reference to Hill Giant being the worst card, and then I was like, oh no, second worst card. It's absolutely still better than Yasik. And there were some people who got legitimately upset about that. And I was like, really? Really? Have you met me?
Or rather, have you met you? But have you heard what I've said about some of the cards?
Right? But no, Yasik is not just the worst card in Splinterlands. Yasik is the worst card in any game.
In any TCG.
No, no,
Past,
not even
present,
any
or
card game. In
future.
any game.
Past, present, or future.
Yeah. Like, it's worse than the Two of Clubs when you're playing Hearts. No, it's worse than the Queen of Spades when you're playing Hearts. Because at least she can be used offensively, properly, with, skill, and played intentionally.
It's worse than the Two of Clubs. Oh, that's a beautiful turn of the tongue.
Thank you. I realized when I said within the Two of Clubs when you're playing spades is not a good one because sometimes, some people play Joker, Joker, Deuce, Ace, or Joker, Joker, Deuce, Deuce, Ace, and if it's Joker, Joker, Deuce, Deuce, Ace, then the Two of Clubs is actually the third highest card and it's like, nope, that's a bad example. God, I haven't played spades in forever.
I've never.
Have you ever played euchre?
Nope.
Didn't think so. That's a game that very few people outside of like Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Ontario, very few people actually know that. Actually, that's a good question for Kevin. Where is he? What the fuck? Let me pull this up. Tag his ass.
Oh, this thing is annoying. I don't understand why it's not working. I even asked ChatGPT and it didn't help me.
Didn't help you what?
I even asked ChatGPT and it didn't help me.
Didn't help you what, though?
Fix this problem.
Oh, okay.
Because it said that my query was too complex, so I split my query into two separate queries and then joined the results of each of those individual queries to arrive at the final result.
Gotcha. Seems legit.
But now it's saying that their time conversion failed, but it doesn't tell me where or when or which row.
So in other words, it don't tell you shit.
Maybe if I turn on view and I do column profiling based on the entire data set, because then it'll show me which row has the broken data. Or, I can just try the definition of insanity.
Doing the same thing again and expecting a different result?
Yeah. I might actually mention the person who's responsible for it.
That's how I feel about asking fucking Night Cafe for centaurs. So hopefully there's no like serious repercussions from being asleep at the wheel today. Well, asleep at the key wheel.
Not really.
Good.
Like, this problem would baffle me if I was wide awake.
Alright, 12:28. We can make another half hour. Then crash out for an hour. Yeah, sounds good. Oh no, I'll have 2 hours. Yeah, okay, good.
It failed after 44 seconds. Of course, it did the same for Carl. This is the freaking joy of working on things that are too large for the software that is available.
Ooh, Amazon is moving hard into AI.
Mm-hmm.
AWS is investing $100 million in a generative AI center, aiming to catch up with Microsoft and Google. I think Nvidia is just going to be like within a year or two, Nvidia is just going to be the winner.
Yeah, it's not Microsoft or Google that needs to catch up. It's Intel and AMD. But if Amazon starts building their own silicon for it, then they've got the same sort of bankroll that Nvidia does.
But they don't have the experience.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that Nvidia is going to be the leader, because they've got all of the experience and all of the hardware, and like there is no competition with Nvidia as far as the actual GPUs, right?
Well, in terms of AI acceleration, there is no sensible competition. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so elaborate on that, because
in terms of like raw compute power, there's no other vendor that could deliver as much. I think that AMD might be able to do it in a more power efficient way, but not at the same scale. And
okay.
One of the things that I was always told growing up as a kid is that knowledge is power. And if you have machine learning algorithms, that is knowledge. And if you have the most processing power, that is power.
Yeah.
The fact that the US government sanctioned NVIDIA from exporting GPUs with machine learning capabilities to China speaks volumes of that. I think that's for the protectionist United States audience, if there is such a thing, is the US as sort of like biggest shot across the bow in terms of trade wars.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so, like, are are they fully American based, or are they like over in Taiwan? Are they getting parts from Taiwan? I have to
So
imagine that
they're
the conductors.
like their R&D is predominantly in the US, but there's a company called TSMC,
Yep.
Taiwan Semiconductor Corporation,
Yep.
which is has its bulk of its fabs in Taiwan, but they are now to diversifying by building fabs in other countries.
Yeah, but they've got their Gen 4 and they're working on Gen 5 factories in Taiwan. They're like working on building Gen 2 and maybe Gen 3 here in the States.
Yeah. The interesting thing is the company that makes the tools that TSMC use is called ASML, which is a Dutch company.
Okay.
And they are fundamentally the only company in the world that has the R&D to make these lithography machines at such a scale. What really fascinated me was um, I was watching a failure analysis of a CPU chip on a YouTube channel. Um, and they did like, what's that fancy microphotography stuff? Spectroscopy. I don't know how to say it
Spectroscopy?
properly. Yeah, that one. They did that process on a piece of failed computer hardware to basically show the individual um, circuits and pins and all sorts of things at like super high level things. But the analysis was also like, and you see that indistinct blur at the bottom? Those are the actual transistors. The spectroscopy doesn't have the resolution to display those.
Ha!
And I'm just like, but we have machines that can focus light well enough to etch that, but we don't have machines good enough to look at it.
That's fucking
What the
crazy.
hell? Like, I believe that's like a 3 or 5 nanometer object.
Hey, morning, Sky. What you doing? Sorry, Ski, not Sky. Ski, Sky, it's all fly. It's been pretty good, pretty good. Working away at the new job and making shit happen. Working on a new game, some other projects with some awesome friends. That we got Holozor on with us. He's just kind of distracted because he's got real world work to do. Alright, why am I still scrolling fucking Twitter? God damn you, Twitter. I don't want that shit. I don't care. That's kind of cool background. Let's learn more about this, shall we?
I have no idea what you're looking at because I'm looking at other things.
No, I know. It's I just opened a new tab and it had a really cool background, and then it said mint now, and like it looked like a fucking cityscape, but like totally out there. Like the biggest building had like a fucking cat head at the top of it or something like that. Like just crazy shit. So most planets are just uninhabited snugglebells, while those fit for a living are crowded with huge man-eaters like carnivore daisies or worse. But now, Unreal Estate, one of the leading companies in the multiverse, has come to set you free from this lame universe by introducing a brand new dimension to live in. It's called Unreal Estate, only there's an A. The Johnsons bought as their new holiday home. I want a bigger house. Why a bigger house when we could have a house head on Eterna? Typical human husband is right. Who cares about dimensions when we can have a house in another dimension? Unreal Estate is here to take you to the parallel world of Eterna and make you an owner of the first interdimensional homes in human history. The Househeads! Is it just a common house with a head? Of course not. Being a native offspring of Eterna, Househead's DNA is a combination of buildings, humans, and trees. This means that they're both homes and living creatures. You've never seen anything like them before. They are cozy. They are ecological. They are house-astonishing. After finding your first, you'll find yourself asking, why not buy another one or two?
This sounds ChatGPT generated.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Finding a mind-blowing choice of househeads. What the fuck is this?
Okay, I think that might be able to narrow down my problem. Because those ones just have dates in them.
Where is Marklar? Marklar is off Marklaring the Marklars.
So that has the time and the day.
What fucking chain are you on? 380 million years ago, Earth experienced the first interdimensional split in history. Following a major sliding doors event, a parallel world was born. A planet which was very similar, but also completely different from its human twin. Its name was Eterna. It all began with a primordial fish making love with an underwater cave. On this parallel world, our progenitors did not evolve towards hominids, but astonishing combos of humans, buildings, and trees. They eventually became househades, intelligent creatures with a strong bond with nature and a deep sense of community. Their history is a mess. Following the bizarre laws of interdimensional science, what happened in our world? Well, that was a super well-constructed sentence there.
Super well or just super well?
Okay, here we go. I had to hit backwards twice. What happened in our world happened also on Eterna, but in a mashed-up way. Oh, wow. And that, like, the chapter 2 is actually over the text that I'm trying to read. Like, that's annoying. Did not hear a word of that. I heard you speaking, but nonsensical.
I don't even know what I said. I think I've made progress in this era I'm trying to resolve. Because it seems like all of these times are set as strings, except for one of them. This 24-hour time expressed either as a string or a time variable. Speaking of strings, what's your thoughts on string theory?
Um, I liked it until it's kind of fallen by the wayside and is actually causing more problems with higher end physics now than it really. I mean, it was a cool idea and it did good things, but also as kind of. I mean, I'm not super
Yeah,
knowledgeable in it either, but
neither am I. It is quite complex.
I did not know, in fact, that the larger physics community had really moved forward from string theory until relatively recently, actually. But it's been a couple of decades since in general, the community has kind of turned away from it. And it's been dropping in popularity.
I guess you could say it's become disentangled.
Wah, wait.
Beautiful. You know how we were chatting about that post that I wrote about what songs do you want played at your funeral? Just that
Yes.
sad horn. Just that sad horn.
Just that sad horn. Nice. I love it.
Wah.
And actually, I have mine now. Let me pull up the text file real quick because I did restart my computer earlier, so it's not currently open. Oh, fuck. Where the hell did it save? Here we
I
go.
managed to delete all of the conversion steps in this process.
It's actually a good spot for it. All right, so well, I have 5 of them. I don't know what's actually going to be the 5th song, but would start with "Comfortably Numb,"
Yep.
and
Beautiful.
then "Truckin'" by the Grateful Dead,
Mm-hmm.
and then "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life."
Not the Monty Python version.
Yep. And
Yep.
then
Okay,
"No
yeah.
More Tears,"
Cool.
and then the last one would be "So Long and Thanks for All the Fish."
Nice.
But I don't know for the 5th one.
A friend of mine who is sister of the person who asked me this question was like, "Wake me up before you go go," and "Ding Dong the Witch is Dead," along with it was all like happy-go-lucky songs about like coming back or not leaving.
I had thought
very,
about
very
putting
wholesome.
in "Feeling Good," Michael Bublé. Because that just feels right to me. It's also one of my favorite songs, and it's kind of like my go-to for karaoke nowadays.
uh, One that just came to me, "Supermassive Black Hole" by Muse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just for that opening riff, because like no one can be sad when you hear that bass line. At least that's how I feel every time I hear that bass line.
Or what's the name of the Avenged Sevenfold song about necrophilia? I can never. And I really always knew that my little crime would be cold. That's why I brought a heater for your thighs. And I know I know.
Or
It's not your
the
fault.
kill, the kill by 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yep. That one, I couldn't touch that one. That would actually be like reserved for Rebecca because that's one of her favorite bands. And I'm
That's a fun.
fairly
That's a
certain that
fun
I'm going to die
karaoke
before
song as
her.
well.
So she's all, health conscious and dietitian and stretches every day and
Dietitian-y.
shit like that. Like, she's fucking awesome. I don't know how she does it.
She doesn't have degenerate cryptocurrency machinations.
Also true. Also true. And there it is.
Okay, computing schema. Good. Good. So I use schemas in my day job as well.
Hey, what's good, Jabril?
So there was ticks on everything. So yeah, press refresh now. I get to monitor a progress bar. Let's see if this does what I design.
Not too shabby, not too shabby at all.
If it doesn't do what I want, I'm going to flip a table.
Put your wax addresses when you bang play. Oh, they're selling backpacks now? What?
Selling backpacks?
Grubfish.
Oh, I was going to say the bag's too heavy that you can't hold them with your hands anymore. You've got to put them on your back.
Oh, no, I see. It goes on your grub is wearing a backpack.
Oh.
So like the middle portion of it is replaced visually. Like, that's strange.
When grub NFTs.
Oh, they've had them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got trails, well, I don't know if they have grubs, but you got trails.
Oh my god, the report refreshed. Holy shit.
Oh no.
I'm in business.
Oh no, that's a good thing that it refreshed. Awesome.
Yeah. Yes, it's a very good thing that I refreshed.
I thought you were meaning like the other day when you were trying to do anything and it had to download 16 gigs of information again.
No, it's a different project that I'm working on now. Okay, so the report refreshed, but now I need to modify it so that it actually refreshes into the right. Because I was like, I'm going to test it with these parameters and not ruin the main table that I have in that database. So I'll create temporary tables to test the queries before I replace the main query, which is what I now need to do. So, last editor, Control C, cancel. This one, advanced editor, Control A, delete, Control B. Okay. And now I can delete that. And then enable load for that. And if this fails, then I'm going to freak out. Save and close.
Alright, I can't show you what your prize is right now, Yahoo, because, well, I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube and I don't want to get banned. But I'm going to send it over here in a few seconds and I will let you know once I have, and then you can go and look at it in your wallet, and so can everybody else. If anybody wants to see what is on the table for giveaways, you can check out rickotm.gm. That is the giveaway account. I know what I'm sending you, Yahoo. I don't know exactly which one, but I know what this one's gonna be. And I think that's probably gonna kill it for me when we do, because I definitely need to get a bit of a nap before Splinterlands TV starts. Let's get this shit rolling. Fuck you, Bing. Fuck you. Don't care. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a Sarah's. The lowest price on the market is 3.92 wax.
Sarah's.
Yeah, the one that I got 3 of that's like kind of doing it almost like a duck face and kind of dripping chocolate out of her mouth.
Oh, lovely.
Transfer, there it is. That's what I was looking for. jfaxi.wham.
So who is this jfaxi.wham?
That's Yahoo.
Oh, hello, Yahoo. I hope you enjoy the collection. I'm not reading the chat, by the way.
I figured.
Why did I click edit on my database again? Why am I like this?
What the hell? Why is it not? Ah, there we go. That's what Alrighty, sent. Subscribe to our emails. Hell the fuck no! Hell the fuck no!
I had an email last night that was from a place where I had conducted business previously. But it was one of those ones that changed the unsubscribe text to the same color as the background of the email.
Oh, nice.
Which is not lawful in Australia. And they're a local business. And I was like, wow, I'm never buying anything from you again. Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah, that's an entirely appropriate response. Yahoo, have you received? Please confirm.
Is Yahoo on Twitch chat or YouTube chat?
Twitch.
I would very much appreciate their feedback on the series as someone who potentially has not seen the series before. Because it looks like that particular series is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th top collection on Nifty blogs.
That's cool. Maybe I should have actually saved some of these on my account to resell for profit. I took every single double that I had and I sent it all to the giveaway wallet. Well, no, there's 2. There's 2 different ones that I still have 2 copies of, and that's because I got mint 13s of them, and so I'm saving them for Kevin.
No, fair enough.
And I'm hopefully get a couple of mythics out of him for him, so we'll see.
Beautiful. It repeated. it repeated that it did it the right way.
Oh, that's
Now,
always good.
now I get to go look at my freaking to-do list and see what I actually needed to do beyond fixing that. Because I'm sure that wasn't the only task.
Hand-drawn art pieces by David Sasella. House aids are programmatically generated from 7 different types of buildings, including color palette as well as the structural variations within each building style, for a total of 19 different base characters. On top of that, there are over 220 unique traits distributed on 9 separate layers for a total amount of potential combinations in the order of hundreds of billions, literally. The result is a very diverse collection with so many levels of collectability, where each NFT not only has its own personality, but it also truly looks and feels like one of a kind. The rarity of their features reflects the 7 steps of their society: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic, one of one. Some of the rarest house heads are still trapped in limbo, making them a real endangered species. The Quest. No, that's the team, not the quest.
What's the team?
James, Maka, Leo, Jimmy, David, Sarah, Jet underscore D star, Marco 3, Anis, Saud, Karode, Martini, Ivcot, Paolo, Grim with a 1, Sappy Steve, and Barry.
That is a very large team.
Huh?
That is a very large team.
Yeah. But I still don't know what fucking chain it's on. Like, that's kind of an important first question to answer.
All of them, all at once. It's on ephemeral chain, the chain that doesn't exist.
Fuck it, we'll tweet about it.
I'll be right back. But you may be gone by the time I get back, because I just need to go attend to some things in the laundry.
Copy that. If so, then I will see you later, and if not, then I will see you when you get back.
Yes.
Yeah, it says that they're minting now, but literally I can't even find what fucking chain it's on. This is ridiculous. All right, there we go. Got that. Yahoo, did you get your gift? Please confirm. I'm not doing another giveaway right now. I'm just getting things spooled up. We are starting to get back into it. All right. And what did you think? So I can pass your thoughts along to the creator. It's just a fun little side project that mostly Holozor has been doing because, you know, he's got the computer to actually fucking make the shit. But we've been having some fun with the three of us all together. Just fun right now. They will eventually be stakeable for a future utility that is not yet public information. But we literally just, I mean, this all just started a couple of days ago. So there is no utility to it yet. But it's coming. I would show a lot more of them, or I would show them on the stream. Unfortunately, some of them are a little bit provocative and might get me in trouble. It's all good, though. I think they're pretty nifty. And on that note, let's go ahead and look through this again real quick. Okay, so it starts today. Where do you, I'm UTC -5, so this will actually be just after I get off Splinterlands TV. Okay. I'm guessing it's ETH because of these prices, but how the fuck am I supposed to know when you don't say anything anywhere? Still don't fucking know. This is stupid. I mean, they look fucking dope. I really dig these. I think it's a cool as fuck style. I'm interested. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid in to Splinterlands TV. I am going to take a nap, and I will be on Splinterlands TV in little under 2 hours.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, yo, what's good?
I just woke up from a nap.
It's TV.
How are you
in,
both doing?
Little under 2 hours.
Hello, gentlemen. Hi.
Yeah, you have terrible timing, man.
Are you about to go off?
Yeah, Hollow just left and to go do some stuff, and we had questions for you earlier, and now I don't remember what they were, but yeah, I'm fucking exhausted. I didn't sleep for shit last night, and I've been up all day running around and whatnot, so yeah, I was just about to raid into Splinterlands TV.
Ben, you're going on that channel in the next, 45 minutes?
2 hours?
Okay, my timing is way off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it is that you get, like, my regular stream times you're good on. My Splinterlands TV stream times, you just never get it right.
No, and I'm a little late tonight because I need to sleep because I had a very, very long day of being a manager today.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. And I know that that's not, like, because you didn't know what time it was. That was because you had something else going on. And it's like,
Oh no,
yeah,
that's because I decided to sleep for an extra hour.
Because you
I
had
actually
something else
my
going
alarm
on.
for. I set my alarm for an hour ago. All right, but yeah, it's all good. Are you doing open mic on SPL TV or are you not?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
I will probably be hanging because I have a few hours of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember what we were going to ask you, though.
Is it about any collection that I may be helping
Yes.
with? Or...
Yeah. And actually, I just gave one of them away, so...
Oh, okay. Well, very good. Very good. Man, it's been is it still on the first page of Nifty, that collection?
He's 6th.
Yeah, it was 6th last time I checked.
Oh.
I mean, I doubt it was going to overtake.
Well, you had told me it was first page. You didn't tell me it was 6th. He told me it was 6th earlier, so.
Yeah, it was 7th, then it went to 6th, and then it was right behind Infinity Lottery. Holy
Which I've
crap.
never heard of.
Okay, let's not. Okay, now it is. Holy shit! How did it get past? Endless luck. It got past endless luck.
So then, where are we? 5th, 4th,
6th, but that means that's just because what project got leapfrog? He leapfrogged endless luck. I said endless rug.
No, not almost. You did say endless rug, which is hilarious.
Something has changed on this chart since I last. I took a screenshot. Wait, what changed? Okay, I have a screenshot right here. Oh
shit! I just raided into a dead Splinterlands TV. Games World is not on.
Okay, Cyber Vandals fell off.